Hello and thank you for joining ContentoNow TV, the show that hosts authors, presenters, lecturers from around the world in order to learn a bit more about behind the scenes of the published story. Yarin Kimor is with us. Hello, Yarin.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you for being in a series of encounters in our TV show. Thank you very much. We appreciate it very much. Let's talk about the Israeli Mossad this time.
Yeah.
One head of the Israeli Mossad, it's huge. Two together, it's enormous. Three, it's also almost, I would say, impossible.
Yeah.
But five together, choosing you as part of one documentary, revealing and speaking honestly, is that something that really occurred?
Yeah, it was very unique. I was an expert producing and directing all kinds of stories that revealed parts of the Israeli secrets that could be revealed without stabbing Israel in the back, without being an enemy of Israel. I'm part of it.
Or going to jail.
What?
Or going to jail.
No, yeah, right. No. I keep the law.
Obviously.
But on the other hand, I know how to win the battle of wits with the censorship in order to convince them to tell all kinds of stories that can reveal a lot of details, very dramatic details to the audience without damaging Israel's security. And that's what I did with these five heads of the Mossad that actually took part in this film that was called Sealed Lips. Mm-hmm. And it was for the honor of Yitzhak Hofi, who was the former head of the Mossad, and all the rest actually agreed to cooperate for his honor, not for my honor. But I used it for the benefit of the audience, and that's what I did. And I checked the legend of the Mossad. Is it true? If it's true, how it was created and what are the bases of this legend? What is the reality that hides behind it? If it's not true, how it was created? And if it's partially true, what is true and what is not true?
Okay.
So it contained a lot of new details that were not known, even to me, in spite of the fact that I actually followed the Israeli Secret Services for many years.
And they were speaking to the camera. It's not only giving a journalist interview.
No.
They were on the air with you, five of them.
Right. And not just them, also other heads of all kinds of secret branches. And they spoke according to their limitations.
Obviously.
But because they are so senior, they were more permissive in revealing all kinds of details that they thought that can be revealed. So in fact, the censorship actually had to take it into its consideration that if they decided to reveal, then they should be more permissive, and that's what happened.
Let's see a part of the video, the interview with one of the former head of the Israeli Mossad, the late Meir Dagan, and he's speaking with you in Hebrew, but in the lectures around the world it is all translated in English. Please, let's take a look.
חכה עמד בראש אתגר שהיה ראש המוסד של הכור הגרעיני בעיראק. אתה, וזה לא סוד, עמדת הרבה שנים ביסוד אותה משימה. איך אתה הצטיידת, נגיד, בפרספקטיבה של התקדים שכבר היה בתקופת חכה?
אין לי כוונה להשיב לך. אתה רוצה תשובה מנומסת?
כן. מה יותר קשה? לאשר מבצע מסוכן, או לא לאשר מול סוסים דוהרים שרוצים שתאשר?
מי שמאשר מבצע שהוא לא שלם איתו, לדעתי הוא עושה מעשה חמור. כלומר, אתה צריך לאשר מבצע רק כשאתה שלם איתו, ואתה צריך לא לאשר כשאתה לא שלם איתו. הגדרת הקושי, זה נראה לי, אני חושב שגדולתו של מפקד, זה היכולת שלו להביא מגוון דעות, כולל גם בארגון שלו, לידיעת מקבלי החלטות. זה להביא דעה אחרת, שונה משלו, להביא אותה לשולחן מקבלי החלטות. אני רואה בזה רק גדולה של מפקד, ולא נקרא לזה חולשה.
אתה התנסית בכך בעצמך?
אני יכול להגיד שכן.
הבאת דעה סותרת למקבלי ההחלטות המדיניים.
That's what the late Meir Dagan, the former head of the Israeli Mossad, was telling you personally. But after the cameras turn off, are there any sort of conversations, let's say, that cannot be on the air, but can be part of the lectures that you are giving from your inner information?
Well, as I told you, I don't reveal secrets, even though some of them were shared with me. Mm-hmm. I don't overcome and bypass the censorship, but I develop such system that can be implemented in these workshops that actually reveal new details that people don't know. For instance, one of the heads of the presidents and prime ministers in Arab country was an Israeli agent.
Wow.
Yeah. And people don't know about it. And in fact, I use his name. And the Israeli censorship let me talk about it. Because all kinds of reasons. All kinds of planning of the terrorist organizations that were exposed by the Mossad and were not published in Israeli press. And were not published in the world even. What Dagan is speaking about is the freedom of thinking, the freedom of our mind. And for this matter, you have to back failure. Because if you don't denounce failure, you actually encourage the freedom to dare, to be courageous, to try to be creative without paying the price if you fail. Because the failure of today is the breakthrough of tomorrow. And that is part of the Mossad secrets. And that is one example how the Mossad became such a legend.
When you're touring around the world, in Jewish communities, in organizations, but also elsewhere, do you really think that the legendary Mossad is still a legend?
Yes, because all the surreptitious world and all the secrets behind the scenes of what's happening all over the world, and see what's happening now with the
ISIS and elsewhere.
Right, and the involvement of all the secret services of the KGB and the CIA and so on. The Mossad is considered as something very special. No matter if you back Israel or not, the Mossad is still sort of a legend because of all kinds of deeds that were published and were fascinating and were actually challenged all the human imagination. So if you think about the things that you don't know, you can imagine much more.
Yes, and this is all part of the daily news between Trump and Putin, and everyone is talking about the secrets of the Israeli Mossad.
Right, and in fact, that's the first time, and they use all kinds of videos and all kinds of testimonies of parts of interviews in my lecture to show the people that the Mossad is very unique. For instance, it's the only organization that represents not just a country but a nation all over the world. Wow. The Mossad is working on behalf of the whole Jews all over the world. And it has some practical implementations all over the world in practical challenges, yeah.
Yarin Kimor, I want to thank you so much for revealing a bit of the secrets of behind the scenes of this lecture. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
And if you want to be part of Yarin Kimor community and you want to learn more about the Israeli former head of the Israeli Mossad, that spoke with this guy here, with Yarin Kimor.
Yeah.
Yes, don't hesitate and just call through the phone to his offices, to our offices, and we'll connect you directly for lectures around the world. Thank you so much for joining ContentoNow TV.